Great news from Montgomery police officer Carlos Taylor and his family. You may remember he was severely injured in a 2017 car crash. Samantha Williams joins us live with more on the family surprise. Samantha.
Daryl, for years, the Taylor family has been raising money for a wheelchair-accessible van to help get Carlos to and from appointments. Until today, the family has had to call an ambulance every time Carlos needed to leave the house. That has all changed thanks to Stivers Ford in Montgomery. Tears of joy across the Stivers Ford parking lot Wednesday morning. It's been years in the making to get Officer Carlos Taylor a car that his family can transport him in. The family arrived at the dealership with no idea what was in store.
We won't be late for appointments anymore. We won't have to stay all night at the emergency room when he's finished in 3 hours. So it would mean a lot.
Taylor graduated president of his class in the police academy.
When we all first met, I told them this was not going to be an easy journey. And the only thing that will stop you from achieving your goals is yourself. That as long as they kept their heads up and stayed positive, they can do it.
Nearly 2 years later, 22-year-old Carlos Taylor was critically injured in a car crash on duty. The crash report states he was traveling south on Woodley Road, responding to a call with officers pursuing 2 men with a gun. That's when Officer Taylor was involved in a collision, changing his and his family's lives forever.
Being able to simply take him anywhere, at any time we want, going to the park, giving him a sense of being back into the community, back into the life that he would at least try to get as much normalcy as we can.
District Attorney Daryl Bailey says he made a promise to the Taylor family 3 years ago that he's finally able to fulfill.
I remember also very vividly meeting his family shortly after this accident in the hospital. And one of the things I promised them, not just from me, but from the citizens of Montgomery, is that we would never forget them. That we would be there for them, and whatever they needed, we were going to provide for them.
I want to say thank you, and we truly appreciate everything you have done and more. Thank you.
A representative with Alabama Wounded Blue says all of the money they've already raised for Carlos will be put in a trust fund to be distributed to him as needed. Daryl.
Happy for his family. Thanks, Samantha. The van is being sent to Indianapolis, where a company has volunteered to make the van wheelchair accessible at no charge. The Taylor family will be able to use the van when it's finished in 6 to 8 weeks.